I want to clarify something. I want to make it very loud and clear. And this is going to be on my YouTube. I don't feel for this to be on any other of my platforms. This isn't for any of my family or friends to see. On my YouTube, I have a minimal amount of followers. So that's where this is going to be. If for some reason the shoe fits, because it's a very specific thing that I'm gonna say, so this is obviously not just for anybody. And the said energies come across and see this video. I want it to be very clear that the threat of slander was not what stopped me from further communication. I'm willing to bet that you may have thought that, oh, me telling her that if she doesn't stop saying this thing in my name or whatever, that if I tell her I have the best attorneys and that I will come for her for slander, you may think that, oh, that worked. So no, I chose peace. I had not contacted for a year, about a year and a few months prior to that event. I slipped back into my old ways of just really wanting you to hold yourself accountable for certain things that we won't discuss here. And realizing that you went through something painful, it brought out that ugliness that I have had towards you because of the things that you did that you say you didn't do. However, I'm human. I have my stuff, just like you, especially just like you. Okay. You making that threat, however, did not scare me. I chose peace because I had already been living without trying to reach out to you to talk about what happened. I chose peace. I chose joy because I was already experiencing it, knowing that you went through something that a part of me was like, that's what he gets. Brought that out in me, and of course it brought out the I'm going to tell him something about himself. You saying that I made a new YouTube account just to talk to you. I did not. If you would have seen how long my YouTube channel was up, to you this could be like, why is she still harping about it? Because there's unfinished business here, and the universe is going to bring it around in some way for you, because this I'm moving on in my life very deeply. I will say that, like I was saying, YouTube channel has been around for a while. This was a different channel that I had, and my old channel got deleted because of some AI bullshit that had nothing to do with me. So don't be so full of yourself to think that this account was made for you, to talk to you. That's not what it was. But anyway, I digress. You are always going to fall into yourself in some kind of a way until you do the work for yourself. There are various things that happened that you caused to happen that you don't want to admit. There are things that you did early in our relationship with my red flags and all. We both came into that relationship with red flags. There were things that you did that helped to create that monster that you like to tell everybody I became. You don't tell the beginnings, you just like to tell what happened after. I'm currently working on a book. Nothing with your name in it, nothing with your information. Prior to you entering my life the way you did 12 years ago, and then after you, there were various experiences that I had that had nothing to do with you that shaped who I am today. You just were a big part of it. You don't have to worry about anyone coming after you or anyone saying whatever, or, if you want to tell people that I was the worst person in the world, by all means, let them believe that. Because we could both sit down and tell stories for days. I don't know where you are at in your life. It's none of my business. I just have hope that one day you will run across this video. If you don't, oh well, it's out there. Nobody knows who I'm talking to. But this is for me. I don't care if in your head you're like, it's been 4 years, and she's still, yes. Why? Because you did massive damage to me, and you like to tell people it was just me. But the damage started in 2015. Very deep damage that changed me horribly, and lack of accountability for those things. I've had to hold myself accountable for the way I was with you while you were in my life, and there's no reason for that behavior, but there's a source for it. Because even though there were things you were bringing to my table as things that you wanted me to work on before that event happened, those things I could have worked on. Those things were small potatoes compared to what you did. And then you want to complain about the monster that developed afterwards. It still all comes back to you as a source. What I did afterwards was on me. I should have left the situation before I turned into that thing. There was a way for me to learn how to be that I am today without having to go through the crap that I went through with you. I know who I was after that happened, and I became such an unrecognizable version of myself that's all your people know. But there's a reason why it happened. You have caused me to want to unalive myself several times during the course of our connection due to your damages and your betrayals. If ever we were to sit down and have a conversation, I'll be very honest with you about me then and me today. But I doubt that's going to happen. This will suffice. You continue on your journey, making your music, telling everybody that you're a victim. Probably tell people that I was a narcissist. I'm okay with that. That is fine. Those words will come back to bite you in the ass one day, and I'm okay with that. May you have the life you deserve.